Hi friends, today is October 10th. My name is Susan Mosley and this is my weekly meditation. This is a Saturday and it's kind of a dreary Saturday. It's beginning to rain out here behind me on my back deck, but let's see if we can make it through this before the skies open up. I wanted to there's something I want to talk to you about, but the thing that sparked this topic for me was actually a Facebook post. And I saw it, I think, the day before yesterday, and it made me laugh out loud because it hit a nerve. Some of you may have also seen this, so I'm going to read it to you. It says, "Does anyone else feel like they are a lazy perfectionist with ADHD and chronic fatigue who is pretty chill besides the occasional panic attack and who loves their friends but hates people?" That was the post. And it really did kind of hit a nerve, particularly the part about being a lazy perfectionist with ADHD and chronic fatigue. Man, that kind of sums up the way I've been feeling throughout the past few weeks. We are still on this 2020 roller coaster that just won't quit. The political scene is more radical and damaging than ever. And the pandemic continues to dominate our thoughts and our plans, and even, for me, even hopes for the holiday season. I also know that many of us are dealing with our own personal stresses, depressions, anxieties, loss, and sorrow, and all of those normal human woes are just intensified in this twilight zone we're living in. We want, and I'll speak for myself, I want to hear words of comfort and hope. I don't want to focus on negativity. Sometimes I even feel guilty that I can't always muster up those positive vibes. But as I thought about this, I realized I want to say something about that. I want you to know that there's something called toxic positivity. And that is an attitude that is hell-bent on keeping away all negative thoughts. It becomes toxic when an over-focus on rainbows and flowers and sunshine kind of bypass the full range of human emotion that we carry with us. Always. We carry all of these with us at all times. Some are triggered at different times and become more dominant, but they're all in us all the time. All those emotions are, and many other things, are what make us whole. So I'm not suggesting that we wallow in negative feelings, but it may be empowering to recognize and honor each and every emotion that passes through our psyche. I had a day last week that I just felt like crying all day, and I could not identify where that sadness was coming from. And as I thought about it and tried to understand it, all I could come up with is that there is sadness in the world, in the atmosphere right now, and sometimes I just have to recognize that. You know, the self with a capital S, the larger self, has a spiritual center that will hold in the midst of all this turmoil. It will hold. And I want you to trust that. One of Rumi's famous poems speaks on this very, very topic, this very piece of truth that we're acknowledging right now. Diana Jameson read it for us on the service video for September, the first Sunday in September. And it's called, the title of the poem is The Guest House. I want to read it to you again, and I'd like for you to listen to it as if Rumi is writing this poem in 2020. The Guest House. This being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Remember that Rumi was an expert at the use of metaphor. And metaphor is never exact. It's not like an allegory where every word matches your own experience exactly. This is a bigger picture. This is a bigger picture about allowing all that you may be feeling to be welcomed into your own soul. Let it be, let it flow, let it go. And in doing so, I do believe that we honor the wholeness that we are, and that the center of the larger self will hold and not let us crumble. May it be so for you, for me, and for all during this tragic year called 2020. I hope that you will stay well and be safe. Namaste.